Don't sweat it. It's a Stay Cool Summer on Twin Cities Live. Now from the studios of 5 Eyewitness News, here are Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hey everybody, welcome into Twin Cities Live on this Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well at home. It's not Elizabeth Reese today.
No.
It's Erin Newburg, everybody.
Thanks for having me back.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me
always.
back. It's great to see all of you.
I know, it's funny because Erin and I go way, way back.
Way back.
And we live basically in the same town. I mean, she lives on the other side of Edina. I live on the other side.
West side, east side.
West side, east siders. And we never see each other except when you're here.
I literally have to come into this studio to see you, even though we're about a mile away from each other.
I know.
But thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. I know you're a busy lady, you're a busy mom. So we're gonna have a lot of great stuff for you guys at home. We're gonna wrap up, sadly, we're gonna wrap up the 12 Days of Grilling series today out on the patio. We're gonna have pork skewers on the grill with sports performance dietitian Rachel Stark.
So does that mean I'm going to perform better in my speed walking after I?
Yes, she's gonna fuel you up. She's gonna give you all the right nutrients.
Good.
And then you're just gonna have the best walk of your life.
Good, and that's about where my performance is at these days.
I actually think we're having some sort of walking challenge around the office.
Are you really? Are you winning?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. What is that? But it hasn't started yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I think.
Well, you might want to eat extra
I'm sorry,
skewers
everybody.
today.
I kind of like half paid attention to this walking challenge. I will probably participate in some way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably
you have a good
shoot
shot at beating intern Gabby, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
I saw her practicing on my way in today.
With power walking. Oh. I think we're teaming up, though.
Oh, okay.
I think this is going to be like a team challenge. I don't know. I'm probably just putting stuff out there that's not true, like I always do. Kelly's also going to take us to Treasure Island, and she's on a boat.
They're letting her drive.
They're letting her drive. She actually said on the call today, she's like, it's easy. It's fine.
Really?
I'm like, really?
I heard it's really hard now to get your boater's license. There's a whole new rules and stuff. So I hope she went through all the right,
you know. So our 14-year-old just did his certification online.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he did it right before the new laws took place or not, but he just got his certification in the mail, and all he did was do stuff online.
Really?
I'm like, he didn't even drive a boat. I'm like, don't they need to be on the water with you? And he's like, I don't think so, Dad. I'm just going to take this quiz. And I'm like, okay.
If Kelly can't drive the yacht, then
then maybe Wint will step in.
Wint will be a great replacement.
I guess so. Also, we're going to learn a simple way to buy a car. It's always sort of a pain in the neck when you're looking for a car, but this is a really cool new service. It is a free service. It is a concierge service to you, all of you at home. All you have to do is sign up, watch the package, and then you'll sign up. Yeah, it's really cool. I think everybody gets a little annoyed when they have to go through the car buying process.
I was just going to say, I didn't know there was an easy way to buy a car, so this seems really exciting. I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
I know, me too. Yeah, I take the headache out of all that. So let's get to know you a little bit more about if people don't know who you are and what you've been up to. So let's get a little recap. I think you were here just several months ago.
I was here in January, and I swear that was yesterday. Are we time traveling or something right now?
I know. With kids' lives and everything like that. I can't believe that summer's almost over.
Don't say that too loud. Do not say that too loud to a Minnesotan. Yeah, I was here in January. Thanks for having me back. I just wrapped up a little over a decade in home shopping at Shop HQ, which used to be in Eden Prairie. I was there for a little over 10 years, had a great time in front of those cameras.
So
unscripted shopping. It's like a dream come true.
I still don't know how you guys do that. I actually kind of wish I would have come over just to see how it's all done.
You should have.
Because you guys, like we have scripts. I mean, now we don't always follow the scripts.
Right.
You don't have to go word for word by any means, but we have a little bit of an outline of what we're doing. You guys are on for how many hours?
I mean, you could be on for 1 to 4 hours at a time, and it's fully unscripted. So
all you know is the product. Like here we have this really great Twin Cities Live mug.
You would study the mug and study like why it was, created, who created it, why it's better than other mugs. But then once you get out there, it's just you and your brain and a little delusion, maybe.
A whole lot of caffeine, a little delusion goes a long way.
Yes.
And then would you always have a guest on to help you pitch it?
You almost always had a guest. So as a host, which I was, you were just sort of hosting the show like you and Elizabeth do, and you would invite guests in as the product experts. So I would ask the right question about the product,
Look at that fancy.
Well, look at that. And I don't know if my manicure is up, but you definitely want to show off all the angles. So you can see where they hold. Look at how you can hold it with one hand.
And look how well balanced it is. When you hold that, this is a...
Yeah, look at that. There you go. Do you want me to do a pitch of the mug?
Yeah, can you please?
Okay. So every single one of us drinks coffee or tea in the morning, right?
Absolutely.
Oftentimes the mug is the most important thing to your morning. You want to make sure that it fits the hand. You want to make sure that it fits, the mouth, perfect for sipping, perfect for drinking, and you want to make sure that it holds just the right amount of liquid.
Yeah, and you don't want it to be...
Well, the Twin Cities Live mug.
You don't want it to be too heavy.
No.
Because you're already going to put a liquid in there.
No, you don't want it.
So it's got a nice weight to it.
It's got to have a nice weight. It still has to be durable because those kids are going to be throwing it in the
ASMR. You got to put the ASMR in there. Oh, I love it.
And old habits die hard. I still have a perfectly manicured hand. I don't need one, but I still have one.
No, just keep it going for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Did I sell you on your own cup?
You did. No, let's do this.
Okay.
I want your cup.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because your cup is way better than my cup. See how you did that?
10 years.
So that didn't cost me anything.
No.
That would have been at least 2 easy payments of $8.99.
See, I know you've watched because there's easy payments. There's a value pay. So you are a home shopper.
I get the concept. I get the idea.
It's a good way to shop. It's a good way to visit.
Yeah.
It was a good 10 years.
Unfortunately, so that is over.
Isn't that crazy? So Shop HQ was in Eden Prairie for 30 years, and they closed up this spring. So hats off to all of my friends who we worked together there, onward and upward. But yeah, it's the end of an era. But home shopping, retail, video shopping, it's all changing anyway. That whole, that whole retail is changing.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be tough. Everybody's kind of online shopping anyway.
Totally. The internet really changed things.
So you go from there, and now you're doing, obviously you're chasing the family and the kids around, but then what are you doing on the professional side of things? You parlayed all of that into what?
Well, I'm here twice a year, so far so good.
It might be 3.
Yes, maybe. Fingers crossed. One of my really good friends and co-hosts at Shop HQ, her name's Becky Wright. Her and I actually started a podcast, So Happy You're Here. We started it about 6 months ago as a continuing conversation to our home shopping show. We had a Saturday morning show called Wake Up in Style that we had every Saturday morning. So we wanted to continue the conversation really without the product, right? Just what all of us girls chat about. And so we've had a lot of your favorite home shopping guests on, like Joyce Gerard. You'll know her from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We worked together a lot at Shop HQ. She had a hair care line. So now we have some of your favorite home shopping guests on our podcast, and we talk about everything but the product.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. So you get to know
So it's
these
really
people.
it's less about like the home shopping part of it, and more just like let's just BS and get to know who the guest is.
Yeah, we just get to know each other a little bit better without having to worry about the product or sales or any of that.
Which you would be good at after 10 years of exercising that muscle. You can have a conversation literally about nothing just to keep it flowing.
I like to think so. And also, it's good for my marriage because my husband really wants me to have other people to talk to. He's like, listen, you've been talking for 10 years.
There he is with your 2 boys.
Yes, so that's James and Will, my 2 sons, John, my husband. That is us at my oldest son, Will's final basketball tournament of the summer.
I don't like the sound of that final.
He's going to be a senior this year. I cannot believe my oldest child is going to be a senior in high school, and I know you're in the same boat.
I know. So Ames is going to be a senior in high school too, and we briefly talked about it, but if we talk about it too much on air, we're both going to cry.
No, we will blubber more than cry. I will weep.
I know. I really just want to like put the blinders on and not think about it, even though I know that's probably not healthy psychologically.
You just stomach all of that
I'm just
pain.
going to repress all of those emotions until I really need to think about it. But yeah, I think for both you and I and thousands of other people out there, next summer is going to be really, really difficult.
Yeah, listen, I would love any advice that you have or anybody else out there, like how do you deal with that first child going off to college? Because yes, next summer is going to be difficult. I'm already acting out.
You're kicking and screaming at home for no reason?
When he will say like, Mom, I'm going to go meet up with my friends. I'm like, oh, you are? What about me?
Well, what about us?
Yes, exactly.
Believe me, I know if Ames and Abby are watching right now, I've done the same thing and I've acted like a child. I go, could you just stay home one night?
I have
like,
said those
Ames,
exact
can you stay?
words.
Are you always going out? Like, why don't you stay here with us?
Yes, and
Don't leave.
I want to. Never. I want to be a better mom, but I just am so sad that it's
a weird push-pull of like I want them to stay home, but I also want them to have their independence because that's what they're going to have in a year from now.
You know what my grandma would always say? Erin, never wish that they stay the same because that probably means there's something wrong. You always want them to grow and evolve.
I know.
So I try to think about that.
That's our job.
It is.
Well, really fun. I'm so glad you're here. Glad we got to catch up. Later in today's show, we're going to be talking about a car concierge service.
Yeah.
So we're if you're out out there searching for the new car that's done right for you, you got to check this out. But that also got us thinking about like luxury assistants.
Oh,
you know, the
gosh.
concierge part of it, assistants. So which ones would you ideally want in your life? If you had a luxury assistant to do one task or one thing, what would you want to do for your family or yourself?
Laundry, no question. Done. From start to finish, though, I need you to wash, dry, fold, put away, hang. Maybe even steam.
Okay, the put away part is the hardest part. I can do laundry like no other.
Okay, but then do you just leave it there in a pile?
Then yeah, even in my closet right now, I still have laundry. I still have shirts that are like half folded.
Yep.
I mean, they're nice, so they're not all wrinkled. They're not like balled up and just like thrown on the floor.
Mine are, but okay. Fully are.
But I'm still currently like flipping through shirts that are already just in a pile of like, oh, that's the one I'm going to wear today. I don't take the time to put it on the hanger.
No, it is, to me, it's almost impossible. My brain doesn't work that way. So yeah, would you also want a laundry service?
I think Abby would want one. I
Okay.
would want a private chef. There's this like, that is the one that's the bane of every family's existence.
Okay.
It is like, what is for dinner? But I would take that a step further. I would want to know what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I call that DoorDash.
Well, as expensive as DoorDash is sometimes, I think I could probably afford a private chef. But like that would be the one thing that I'm like, I just don't want to think about it. I want to wake up every day and just have that person that has breakfast waiting for me. The only work that I want to put in is maybe on Sunday they're like, let's go through the meal plan. What do you want the rest of the week?
So you could choose that.
So I could choose the menu items that I want.
Now let me ask you this. If you got your personal chef for all 3 meals, would you put your laundry away? Would you do that?
No, I would find other things to do with my time.
Okay. See, if I had my laundry done, I could make 3 meals a day. I feel like I would be super
that sounds
warm.
really good in theory.
Yeah?
But I don't know if you would actually take the time to do that.
You don't think so?
No.
Well,
No. Here's the unfortunate part. Because this is such a smooth sailing conversation, we had a whole bunch of stuff on luxury assistants that celebrities use.
Okay.
We're going to have to table that for now. We're going to have to get back to it because Betsy did so much good work putting this all together. There's so many good things in here, you guys, that I really wish we could tell you about Ludacris and Rod Stewart and Mariah Carey. You know Mariah Carey's got a ton of, she's got assistants that just do everything for her.
And I've heard that even change the labels sometimes in the shirts.
Change the labels of what?
To say the size is different. I've just heard that rumor. It's alleged.
Just so mentally she feels better that if she
it's
gained a little bit of weight that she's still in like a petite.
Based on headlines and hearsay, that is what I've heard.
Well, we'll have to
But
see.
listen, if you're a diva,
maybe
you
we
get to
get
do whatever you want.
into this tomorrow. So just it's a big teaser for tomorrow. So anyway, after the break, we're going to finish off our 12 days of grilling series, and we're ending things with a bang. Think sweet grilled pineapple paired with juicy pork tenderloin. We're going to find out how to make that next.
Can't wait.
Twin Cities Live's Host Chat is presented by Schuler Shoes, where happy feet means happy life. Step in today.